Section 1. Introduction to FIDIC contracts. The world of construction is a complex one. It involves many different parties, intricate processes, and often very high stakes. To ensure projects run smoothly and fairly, standardized contracts are essential. This is where FIDIC contracts come in. FIDIC stands for the International Federation of Consulting Engineers. FIDIC contracts are a set of standardized construction contracts. They are used worldwide. These contracts provide a balanced framework for agreements. They outline the rights, responsibilities, and liabilities of all parties involved. FIDIC contracts are known for their clarity and comprehensiveness. They aim to mitigate risks and prevent disputes. Their use helps to create a more secure and predictable environment for construction projects. Section 2. Types of FIDIC contracts. FIDIC offers a range of contracts tailored to different project types and procurement methods. Each contract is color-coded for easy identification. The most commonly used FIDIC contracts include the Red Book, Conditions of Contract for Construction. This contract is used for traditional building and engineering projects. It is suitable when the design is complete before construction begins. The employer bears the risk for unforeseen ground conditions. The Yellow Book, Conditions of Contract for Plant and Design Build. This contract is used for projects where the contractor is responsible for both design and construction. It is often used in industrial plant projects. The contractor assumes a larger share of the risk compared to the Red Book. The Silver Book, Conditions of Contract for EPC Turnkey Projects. This contract is for turnkey projects where the contractor takes full responsibility for the project. This includes design, procurement, construction, and commissioning. It is often used for complex infrastructure projects. The contractor bears the majority of the risk. The Green Book, Short Form of Contract. This contract is for smaller, simpler projects with a shorter duration. It is a simplified version of the Red Book, the Gold Book, Design, Build, Operate. This contract is used for projects where the contractor is responsible for the design, construction, and operation of a facility. Section 3. Key parties in FIDIC contracts. FIDIC contracts clearly define the roles and responsibilities of the key parties involved. The main parties are the employer. This is the party commissioning the project. The employer outlines the project requirements and pays for the work. They are typically responsible for obtaining necessary permits and approvals.
The contractor. This is the party responsible for carrying out the construction works. We are responsible for managing the construction process, adhering to the contract specifications, and delivering the project on time and within budget.
The engineer. This is an independent third party responsible for contract administration. We ensure the works comply with the contract. We review designs, approve payments, and resolve disputes between the employer and the contractor.
In addition to these primary roles, FIDIC contracts may also involve other parties like subcontractors, suppliers, and legal advisors. Section 4. Dispute resolution in FIDIC contracts. Disputes can arise in any construction project. FIDIC contracts provide a clear and structured process for dispute resolution. This helps to avoid costly and time-consuming litigation. The first step in resolving a dispute is typically amicable negotiation between the parties. If an agreement cannot be reached through negotiation, the contract outlines a tiered dispute resolution process.
Most FIDIC contracts require a Dispute Adjudication Board, or DAB, to be appointed. This board consists of experienced industry professionals. We provide a binding decision on the dispute. This helps to resolve disputes quickly and fairly.
If a party is dissatisfied with the DAB's decision, they can refer the dispute to international arbitration. Arbitration is a private and binding form of dispute resolution. Section 5. Benefits of using FIDIC contracts. FIDIC contracts offer several advantages, especially for international construction projects. These benefits include international recognition. FIDIC contracts are recognized and used globally. This makes them suitable for cross-border projects. Their familiarity to parties from different legal systems provides a common ground for understanding rights and obligations. Balanced risk allocation. FIDIC contracts aim to distribute risks fairly between the employer and the contractor. This helps to prevent one party from bearing an unfair share of the risk. Clarity and comprehensiveness. FIDIC contracts are known for their clear and comprehensive language. This reduces the likelihood of misunderstandings and disputes. Effective dispute resolution. The tiered dispute resolution process in FIDIC contracts, including DABs and arbitration, facilitates faster and more efficient resolution of disputes. These advantages contribute to a more secure and transparent contracting environment, reducing uncertainties and promoting project success. Section 6. Core principles of FIDIC contracts. Several core principles underpin FIDIC contracts. These principles are fundamental to the fair and effective operation of the contract's good faith. All parties are expected to act in good faith and deal fairly with each other. This involves honest communication, transparency, and a genuine effort to fulfill contractual obligations. Fairness and equity. The contracts aim to balance the interests of both the employer and the contractor. This ensures that neither party is unfairly disadvantaged. Transparency. FIDIC contracts promote transparency in all aspects of the project. This includes clear communication, open documentation, and fair dealings. Timely decision-making. The contracts emphasize the importance of timely decision-making by all parties, particularly the engineer. This helps to prevent delays and keep the project on track. These principles are reflected in the contract clauses and guide the actions of the parties throughout the project lifecycle. Section 7. Swiss origins and global recognition. FIDIC, the organization behind these influential contracts, has a rich history. It was founded in 1913 by engineers from Switzerland, Belgium, and France. Switzerland, known for its neutrality and expertise in international affairs, provided a fitting base for FIDIC. The organization's Swiss origins have contributed to its credibility and global acceptance. Over the years, FIDIC has grown into a highly respected international body. It represents the consulting engineering industry worldwide. FIDIC contracts are now widely recognized as the global standard for construction contracts. FIDIC's Swiss heritage, coupled with its commitment to fairness and best practices, has cemented its reputation as a leading authority in the construction industry. Section 8. FIDIC contracts in the modern world. In today's rapidly evolving construction landscape, FIDIC contracts continue to play a vital role. They provide a solid framework for managing the complexities of modern projects. The increasing globalization of the construction industry necessitates standardized contracts that transcend national borders. FIDIC contracts meet this need by offering a universally understood language and a balanced approach to risk allocation. Furthermore, FIDIC continuously updates its contracts to reflect industry best practices and address emerging trends. This ensures that the contracts remain relevant and effective in addressing the challenges of modern construction projects. As the construction industry embraces new technologies and sustainable practices, FIDIC remains committed to providing contract solutions that support these advancements. Section 9. The future of FIDIC. Looking ahead, FIDIC is well positioned to maintain its leadership in the construction contracting arena. The organization is actively involved in research and development to anticipate future industry needs. FIDIC is exploring the use of digital technologies to enhance contract management processes. This includes developing online platforms for contract administration and dispute resolution. Sustainability is another key focus area for FIDIC. The organization is incorporating sustainability principles into its contracts to promote environmentally and socially responsible construction practices. By embracing innovation and addressing emerging industry trends, FIDIC aims to ensure its contracts remain relevant and effective for generations to come. Section 10. Conclusion. FIDIC's enduring legacy. FIDIC contracts have left an indelible mark on the global construction industry. Their widespread use is a testament to their clarity, fairness, and effectiveness in facilitating successful project outcomes. From their humble beginnings in Switzerland over a century ago, FIDIC contracts have evolved to become the international standard for construction contracts. Their balanced approach, emphasis on dispute avoidance, and adaptability to changing industry needs have earned them global recognition. As the construction industry continues to grow and evolve, FIDIC contracts are poised to remain an integral part of the contracting landscape, providing a solid foundation for fair and successful project delivery worldwide. Section 11. Beyond the contract, FIDIC's broader impact. While FIDIC is best known for its contracts, the organization's impact extends beyond simply providing contract templates. FIDIC plays an active role in promoting best practices, ethical conduct, and professional development within the construction industry. Through its publications, training programs, and international events, FIDIC disseminates knowledge, fosters collaboration, and raises standards within the industry. The organization's commitment to capacity building and knowledge sharing contributes to a more competent and professional construction sector globally. Furthermore, FIDIC actively engages with governments and international organizations to advocate for policies that support sustainable and ethical infrastructure development. By leveraging its expertise and global reach, FIDIC aims to shape a more responsible and sustainable future for the construction industry. In conclusion, FIDIC's influence extends far beyond the realm of contracts. The organization's commitment to ethical conduct, professional excellence, and sustainable development is shaping a more responsible and successful global construction industry. In Nepal, FIDIC contracts are increasingly relevant, especially in large-scale infrastructure and construction projects, many of which involve international funding or partnerships. Here's how FIDIC contracts intersect with the construction industry in Nepal. This includes projects in sectors like hydropower, roads, bridges, and other major civil engineering works. This ensures that the projects adhere to internationally recognized standards for construction and engineering contracts. Therefore, certain provisions might need to be adjusted or supplemented to comply with local legal requirements, such as labor laws, tax regulations, and environmental standards. Training programs and workshops are often conducted to build capacity in the local industry. The Nepal Arbitration Act provides a framework for such proceedings, and Nepal is a signatory to the New York Convention, which facilitates the enforcement of international arbitral awards. In Nepal, this sometimes necessitates the involvement of international consultants or engineers who are familiar with FIDIC principles. This aligns with Nepal's broader goals of improving infrastructure quality and ensuring sustainable development. These contracts help manage the complex technical and environmental challenges associated with such projects. In conclusion, FIDIC contracts play a significant role in Nepal's construction and infrastructure sectors, particularly in projects involving international stakeholders. Their use promotes international best practices, helps manage risks, and ensures that projects are carried out efficiently and transparently. However, their successful implementation in Nepal also requires careful adaptation to local conditions and a strong understanding of the principles underlying these contracts.